What's going on, everybody? Beats by Lonze back in the building for another stream. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. If you're new to this and true to this, I really appreciate you. And welcome to the show. I'm your man, Lonze. This is original content. We up, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You got the love, 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 you got the you got the love, you got the love, you got the beast ballers.
All right, so
You got
this is a beat that I worked on yesterday called For You. And this was using the Machine Studio, which is what's in front of me right now. So we're going to create a new project. We won't make any changes to what we did already. So we will start with a new project. We'll start with our tempo. Now, actually, I do not know what our tempo is going to be. So we're going to actually find our sample first. But let me check first before we go any further into the stream. Let me check our stream sounds and make sure our stream sounds is good to go. I thought I checked it out. Yeah, I did. I checked it already. So we're good to go. But let me check on YouTube. See what. I checked it out. Yeah, I did. I checked it already. So we're good to go. All right. So we're good to go. All right. Well, anyway, welcome to the show. Thank you, Stream Elements, for letting everybody know that we are live right now. So today we are working on the Machine Studio, the one and only Machine Studio. All right. So what we're gonna do is we want to work with Serato sample. So everybody's probably heard about this new controller called the Slab. This came out from Alpha Theta, and it is a controller that is going to be working with Serato Studio. And y'all know that in Serato Studio it has one of the most powerful sampling plugins out there called Serato Sample. So what I like to do is I like to bring Serato Sample up as a plugin, and I like to bring in a sample in it and chop into Serato Sample. So let's find some samples. So we go to our desktop because I got a whole bunch of samples on my desktop that I haven't even got to yet. Ooh. Let's see. So let's find my good buddy. By now, if y'all haven't heard about where I get my samples from, then um, then you'll have to go back and figure it out from uh, a past project. Okay, so here's our sample. Ooh, already. And it's already synced. Now, um, what I didn't understand about Serato Sample previously was that you had set random, set slicer, and find sample. So you can actually go in and um, select samples, and then so the part that I didn't understand and I probably still don't understand at this point is let me actually set up our joint first. Let's go for 8. So it found the samples and it put samples on the first 8 pads, but then it did not place the samples on any other pads but the first 8. So we're gonna figure that out. How to actually figure out where the rest of the samples are. All right, so we're gonna do. So we did set random. So we're gonna mess with all of them in two. Oh, I know that previously. I know what happened is you had to actually go and bring it down to C. So let's figure that out. I remember a long time ago when I used it, you had to bring it down to the to C. So once we figure that out, I think we'll be in good shape. So we are so sampling. And if there's anybody in the chat that knows exactly how to set it up, let me know. If you know it before I get there, but for right now we're gonna figure it out. So let's see. So um you got vocals, you got piano, you got guitar, and then you got drums. Now I know that previously when I did it, there was one at the top that said um, when you're in a sample that you can actually go down to, but because you're in a plugin, it doesn't show you. It doesn't show you that. So let's see. like that sample right there. But let's put some drums in here really quick, like, and that way we can just, I like that for the hook. All right. So let's start over from the beginning and we'll figure out what our chops are going to be. First, I want to, before I go through here, I want to make sure that I can do all of our chops. So let's see. It wasn't key or the tune. Alright, so that is note repeat. That is da, 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 note. Let's see how to. I remember previously it was you were able to set slicer. Let's go go back to find samples, select all. There it is. I saw it. There it is. Shift down. Where is a shift down? Shift opted down. So where is it? Dun, 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 dun. Y'all, hang on a second. I know I saw it before. I was like, I gotta press every button until I find it. There it is. Pad mode. There we go. Okay. Woo. Took a little bit too long to figure that out, but I knew it was there. That you had to, once you found all the samples, all you had to do was go to pad mode and bring your octave down in the register so that it could fit across the keys. All right, so we are cooking with grease. All right, so let's kick it. All right, so our intro is gonna be this. All right. Now I feel like on the intro it should be more than 8 bars. I feel like it's more like 12. So let's do that. So let's go back to plugin pattern, and instead of 8, let's make it 12. And let's see what it sounds like with 12. Now I know that our first pattern is the drum's gonna cut out at 8. That's fine. Actually, let's do this. Let's copy our drums from group A to group C. And what we'll do is we'll make group C 12 bars. And what we'll do is when pattern 1 finishes at 8 bars, what we'll do is we'll bring in pattern 3. We'll bring that in. We'll bring that in and we'll add more drums to that. So let's delete that. All right, cool. So, do. core. So it's gonna be a little bit more than 12. It's probably gonna be 16. Let's go back to pattern. Let's try 16 instead and see what goes. Alright, cool. So now we got that. We just went ahead and extended all of that. This is going to be a little unorthodox in the way our layout is going to be. I don't think this is going to be. I don't think this is going to be laid out like verse hook in the way that I typically do it. Like I normally have an intro, verse, verse, then hook, verse, and hook. I think in this one I'm gonna keep the pattern the same. I'm just gonna add more elements in and flip the elements throughout the song. I think that's how I'm gonna play this. So let's go. What's going on, cuz? I see you. I see you. Appreciate it. Thank you for being in the building. There's a cable I need to go over here and replace because it is shortening out my monitor and I can feel the monitor shocking me every time I move the monitor. That's crazy. It's probably time to. It is. There's the new year is coming, so I'm gonna do a studio reset. So I think I am going to buy me some new monitors. I think these monitors have came to a time where it's time to replace them. I think I got these in like 2012. I want to say 2012 or 2013, somewhere around there, 2012 or 2013. So I think it's time to get some more monitors. Um, and yeah, I know that you get what you pay for. So I know there are some really expensive like Atom monitors out there. Um, So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to invest in some very very expensive monitors to make the sound do what it need to do. So all right, so we're here. So we got Serato sample up today because, as y'all know, Alpha Theta came out with a new controller called the Slab, and it is based entirely on working in Serato Studio. And one of the parts of Serato Studio that they have is Serato Sampler, that you can actually go in and chop up samples with. And so what I did today was I wanted to mess with Serato Sample because I like to chop the old way in machine. So I like to take my samples in machine and chop them specifically in machine, or chop them in the MPC. And let me see if I can share. Let me see if I can share this to my screen. Um, Stop screen, share screen, window. Yeah, it won't allow me to share just that. Um, but anyway, I decided to use Serato sample to chop up the sample, and I let it chop the sample wherever it thought it could find the sample, and then did not use time stretch. So I'm gonna mess with the time stretch real quick, like, and see what it does to the sample by using some time stretch. So we're gonna do 11% time stretch and see what happens. Now we're gonna do a key shift. Let's do a key shift. Let's go up 12 semitones and see what it sounds like. So that is down 10. That is up 10 semitones. I like the sound of that actually. So let's experiment and go down a couple more semitones and see what it sounds like. All right. Yeah, the bass is hitting so hard it is um it is shaking the static out of my monitors, which is new happening to my studio right now. So let's find the actual 808, and let's put an 808 in here. So let's find audio sample that's gonna be 808. So let's go to my own kits. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, the best way to do it is to go to my desktop, go to all of my children, so all kits, and then we're gonna go alright, so let's go back up one, desktop, all kits. Alright, let's see if we can find 808 up in this bad boy. There we go. Y'all can hear my drums rattling over there. All right, cool. So now we got that going. Let's go into our favorite. Y'all already know what I'm about to do. Let's go to our favorite arcade. All right, so we'll go to scene one, pattern one, and we're gonna go to arcade. And we're gonna find what we're gonna put in here. Let's see. Do we need let's go to hooks. Let's see what we got in hooks. Alright, I don't like that, so let's go back out. Let's go to blame, see what's in blame. Feathery female pop vocals. You been blaming me. You been blaming me. Actually, I think that it needs a male, like a male vocal. So this is G minor, so let's go D minor. Alright, so not Glass House, so let's look at English choir, I don't know. So let's go back out of D minor. Let's go back up to maybe C. I want to go to majors though, not minors. Oh, it's locked. Alright, so not English choir. We're gonna keep experimenting until we find what we want. So that was Through the Fog. So let's see what Feeling It Out is. Crazy right there. Alright, so let's go. Let's see where we at. We're in A minor. Up there. Ooh. Actually, before we go in any further. I know what's missing. We are searching for a key, and we don't know what key we're in right now. So we are in. Let's see what key we're in. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's what's missing. What is this thingy? So it is okay. So let's see what this sounds like. So it says we're in F minor. So then we need to be in F minor, which it is in F minor. So that's supposed to work. But they're clashing. So let's go out of there. Let's find something else. What about bass? Let's go to bass. Bass. Let's find some bass. See what we can find for bass. I needed to go. do something else. We're gonna add something else, and I don't know what it is. So I feel like we need some vocals still. So let's go back to co-producer this time, and let's ask co-producer to find me some vocals. So I don't want to look for vocals that will fit this. So we need to be in F. And find. So we'll let it play and let it find some vocals. That was fast. I like that. So let's go back to pattern. Where am I at? We're in 3. So we need to be. Yeah. Let's put a choke on that mug. There we go. Always. Every time I get on stream, I get a call. All right, let's see if I can chop this. Yep, I sure can chop it. So let's. I like it. Now I got the sample like I wanted, but if I mess with the sample there, it's going to mess with my pattern that I already got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, we're going to copy this to group F. And if I'm correct in my assumption of my copy, it should carry over everything that I just, yep, it did. Awesome. let me cut that down. And then on the end of this, end of this hook right here, let's all right. Woo! All right, that's cooked, baby. That is cooked. Cooked, cooked, cooked. So we got enough for proof of concept. So we're gonna name this same as save as. We're gonna name this proof pudding 25 MSC. And now we're going to export audio, export it as an MP3. We're going to ask it to go to my folder on my desktop called Beats. Well, guys, the end of the year is almost here, so that means that on my platform, we're going to do a whole new reset. That means the studio is going to go through a reset. That means that my beats are going to go through a reset. So all the beats that I did for the year 2025 are gonna archive into the 2025 beats folder. And at the end of the month, I'll count how many beats I've done for this whole entire year, and then that'll be my goal for the next year to try and beat that number for the next year. As I said in my last previous live, that this year I've been working on my sync licensing, putting beats on the sync licensing, and putting a lot of beats on my YouTube live on my stream. So a lot of the beats have been for the stream, so I hadn't really like cooked up like I normally cook up for the quantity of the beats, but I did get a lot of quality in the sound that I got this year. So I want to actually let me share that with y'all really quick, like so y'all can see. So let's get rid of that screen. And let's add to the stage. Remove. And we want to unshare. There we go. Let's give y'all a different view. There we go. Alright, so instead of that, let me share with y'all what I'm talking about. So let's bring up a window. Alright, there we go. So I want to share with y'all my beats folder, the way this works. Let's see what it looks like on the screen. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. So let's go. Let's make you little. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so pretty much, let me show you what I'm talking about. So on my desktop, I have a beats folder. And then I have my folders here that are set up for my sync licensing based off the type of beat that it is. And so what I do is every year I set up a folder for whatever year it is. So you see this is 2018 beats, 2019 beats, 2020 beats, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 is somewhere in there, and then 2024 is right there, and 2025 is right here. So what I do is every time I make a beat, I export it to my beats folder, and then this will be what beats I made for the year. Now what I've done also is in conjunction with all the beats that I have in this folder, I have put them in their individual folders. So in this particular folder, this is the hip hop twist. So these are beats that I made that have hip hop elements in them, but it has a twist. Then these are the beats that I made for video games. These are the beats that I made for movies and TV sync. These are the songs I made from AI. And then those are actual songs. Those are not beats. Those are songs that I made in the AI. And then I have a consolidated folder for 2025. But anyway, it started to play some beats. But anyway, that's how I have all of my folders constructed. And so what I try to do is every year is I try to beat the amount of beats that I made the previous year. So I think that let's look at 2023. Let's look at 2023. So as you can see, 2023, it's like almost 3 pages of beats on 2023. And then if you look at 2022, same thing. It's almost 3 pages of beats for 2022. Then I made a folder for S2400 beats because I was transferring all them out of there. 2024 beats. We can look at 2024, which was last year. Those are the beats for 2024. And then let's see, 2022. I think 2022, 2021 was my best year for placements. Let's look at 2021 beats. Yeah, 2021 I got busy. 2021 I got busy. It was all about quantity in 2021. And 2020, let's see, where is 2020? 2020. Dun, 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 dun. Damn, I can't see. Oh, right there in my face. 2020. So 2020, those are all the beats for 2020. It looks like 3 or 4 pages for 2020. And then 2019 was when I started like really honing in to export everything from my MPC to folders. And then 2018 is probably going to be the shortest amount of beats that I have for 2018, because that's when I started, when I got my I started to really figure out song mode on MPC. And so 2018 didn't have a lot of beats as far as beats that I wanted to share with the world and send out to people. So that's the way that works. So every time I do a stream, I export the beats to the beat folder, and that way I can keep track of it for the year. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. As always, beatsbylonze.com. That's where you can find my podcast. You can find the merch. You can find everything concerning Beats by Lonze at beatsbylonze.com. Like I said, the podcast is the Grind 329 by Lonze Podcast, which is in its second season right now. I think we're on episode 11 for season 2. And it's probably time to go ahead and go to season 3, but I still got a couple people that I need to interview for season 2. So I haven't closed season 2 yet. You can follow me on all social media at Beats by Lonze everywhere. But right now we're rocking YouTube. I am trying to make sure that YouTube gets all the smoke, and make sure y'all get all of this work from YouTube. And then last but not least, I wanted to share with y'all, all of my music is on Bandcamp. So beatsbylonze.bandcamp.com. I have all my music out there. I got 40 projects. 40 projects, beat tapes, rap albums, R&B albums, and then I got like beat tapes for every machine. that I have in the studio. So last but not least, check out the 12 Days of Christmas. Today is day 2 for the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm about to get off right now and record day 2 of the 12 Days of Christmas. We got 12 machines, 12 beats, 1 beat tape we're going to drop on Christmas Day. And it's going to be all Christmas themed beats for the 12 Days of Christmas. If you missed it last year, you can go to my playlist. There is the 12 Days of Christmas playlist for last year. You can see all the beats that I made for the 12 Days of Christmas last year with 2 bonus videos. And then if you want to check out that beat tape, that is on Bandcamp as well. beatsbylanze.bandcamp.com. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate you. Much love to y'all on Twitch. I appreciate y'all rocking with me on Twitch, man. We running the numbers up on Twitch. We finally moved past the numbers that I had in the beginning of the year for Twitch. So please, if you have a Twitch account, follow me on Twitch, and you can see some of the streams on Twitch and also on my Patreon. Patreon is Beats by Lanze on Patreon. All right, thank y'all. See y'all later. Peace.